Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Sky 35 Cards, where tonight I'll be going over some pickups from eBay and a couple other places, including Tops.com. And as usual, as I'm showing some of the cards off, I'll be talking a little bit, some things going on in the hobby and some other videos on just how the prices of cards are skyrocketing and just some thoughts that I have on it. So let's take a look and see what I got. All right, like I said, we're gonna go over some pickups and along the way do some chatting, some chit chatting. And first, I'm going to start off with two probably I feel my bigger ones, but I just want to put something in the background here, and I'm really proud of these. I've started something I have been neglecting. Haven't really been picking up too many with all my other autographs. I haven't been picking up too many Gary Carter autographs, and I saw this one. I've got this in one other Showanist, I think, autograph on one of these. I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head. But I really been wanting this one. Gary Carter, authenticated. Yeah, I didn't think that one was going to stay up there, so we'll just lay that one right there in the middle. I'll find something else to put up there. And then this Gary Carter out of 25. Actually just got this in the mail today. Worked with the guy on eBay for this. He actually had it on the package when I got it in the mail today. 13 to 25. $100 on it. Well, he didn't have it for that price. And I think he had it for 85, and we negotiated down to 65. So I was happy with that. I'm not going to go too crazy on the Gary Carter autos. I have quite a few now, but I still like to pick them up. I'm not going to go way overboard on the pricing. I don't go way overboard on any autographs, if you'll tell. I wait to get my price. Next is from Dean's Cards, deanscards.com. I've been working on my Mets team set, Topps flagship. So this is a good website to go to do that. They grade their cards themselves, and they'll list it, the grades, and they actually have videos on there on YouTube on how they do it. It's pretty nice, and I mean, they're not far off base when I get them. I think, what is this one? You got them on the back. Let's see here. I thought they had them in the back, on the back, but they don't. My only problem with that is it's not officially graded, and if you're trying to sell it for those grades and it's not graded, better luck. That's the only problem. But to get just a representation of a card to go into my set, it's a good place to go. Duke Snider, it's been better than ComC. I think there's another one that I go to. I've been looking on there, but still Dean's Cards. Very easy to navigate. This is a very nice card here. Duke Snider, Gil Hodges. Not the actual with these two players. I kind of would like to get this in a better grade eventually. This one does have 3 very good. So the price did represent that, but to me, that's not the right way to do it. Crane Pool, because if you're going to do it like that, then you have it graded. Crane Pool, I had a discussion about that at a card show because I ran into a guy on eBay at a card show that does the same thing, and I asked him how he comes about that. And he was pricing them at the card show the same way. And he had his little jewel eye out telling me that he can grade it. And I was like, well, work for PSA. Do the grades then, bud. And then Ed Cano. Because I could look at it and tell you that it's a mint copy, and I'll pay a raw mint copy price for it. But I will not pay a 10 in raw form. That's ridiculous. Just because it's a tough card to get. All right, next is a couple of breaks that one was a break I was in, a player break. I was Verlander and Conforto, I think, for Topps Tribute, and I only got a couple of Verlanders, and this is one of them out of 50, and it was a 3-box break, I think. And I think I paid $12, $15 ship for both of them, So it's a purple Verlander. And I usually buy a box of this. I would have bought a box of it this year, but I'm not going to pay the ransom that they want for it. And I did open up a pack of hobby update from my LCS that I got. He, haven't been opened, so he still had his box of jumbo of update from last year, and I bought a pack of those and got this Harmon Killebrew 150 years medallion. Not a big hit, but I know a lot of people like those. Next is going to be some of the short prints that I got off of eBay. I've kind of slowed down on my Mets short prints. I've been talking about that. But Pete Alonso, I'm still kind of harping on. And while we're sitting here talking, and that's a blue, and it's Topps Choice. It's a blue border one. The pricing, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Here is a no-name plate from Gypsy Queen. The pricing, like I said, the boxes, that has been my biggest gripe because of all the breaking. The boxes go so fast, so the boxes are artificially going to be from a wholesaler's viewpoint because they're selling so many bulk to these breakers, which I understand that they're selling them to card shops and places like that at an even higher price because that's the price that they're getting because they're selling so many of them. And the breakers can easily recoup that. Here is the chrome for the toppers in the box, Gypsy Queen Alonso. So it's kind of tough for us guys like us, normal people. It's an inflated price, and I'm just not going to pay it. Here is the Jackie Robinson 42 Gypsy Queen, and that's probably the card pricing to me as well is very artificially inflated. I just was watching Baseball Collector saying that the Mike Trout went for over $3,000, and you also got to always speculate when it makes a huge jump. Was it a for real sale or setting up for the rest of the sales? A purple border. I'm trying to collect this rainbow. I don't even know how close I am to it or yet, but got the purple. And I've been picking these. I just like the way these look, these highlights from last year. This one is to $9.99. If we can get the focus with all that. And I think the bigger name cards will probably stay high. But the ripple effect where the rest of the cards are kind of following suit will probably fall to earth. I've seen a little bit of it with what's going on now. And I think, and it's been mentioned by other people with this coronavirus, I really like this Jackie Robinson card. With this coronavirus thing that the effects are not going to be now. It's going to be in a couple of months, especially if they don't play baseball. I'm hoping to get out on the field in July. I mean, baseball, the article I read, this got the AG back. That's the reason why I picked this one up. Rookie card. And they said they don't think it'll be July 1st, but they wanted to say that thinking if they could get on the July 1st, they'll be ready. But it'd be probably more pushing to the mid to late July or even August 1st. Ahmed Rosario, Libra, and this is going to start being a couple of Mets pickups. 99, and I think I got this $2 shipped. I just noticed it was $2 on the back. That's numbered to 99. I've picked up a few of these zebra prints of other players. This is the Darryl Strawberry Stadium Club Gold. Don't think these are numbered. They are not. Like that one. And then, of course, David Wright, which is fast becoming one of my PCs, starting to become one of my steady PCs. And I like this O-Pee-Chee. 2009. I think this is replicating one of their O-Pee-Chee sets from the 70s. Because with this cleat in the back, they had ice skates on the back of them. And I have a few of them. So I don't know if that's like, I think it might be like O-Pee-Chee Heritage or something like that. Because these O-Pee-Chees are made by Upper Deck. If you can see that right there. Or O-Pee-Chee got Upper Deck, however they work that. So, like that a lot. Next two are going to be some Virginia players. Bryce Hall, who kind of slid because of his leg at the draft. I'm having a tough time finding the autograph of this one now, but I'm got my eye on the rest of the rainbow for this one. And Jordan Reed, who Joe Reed, who also got drafted. This one is the blue and orange, which looks really good with their uniform. I hope it comes up really good on the camera there. Looks like it is. Just stay focused. Nice and shiny. He did a really good job, and this is numbered at 25. Again, Virginia players. I bet you I got these for a couple of bucks, less than $5 ship for each one. But the other Joe Reed I had was the Leaf Metal, so I got it in the. I love the Prisms. I just love Prism. They do such a good job. And so now I'm gonna go to Topps. The reason I was holding this off the last, I usually do it first, is, well, I got some of the 2020s, and I also got my Topps Now opening day set for the Mets. But first, I'm going to show off my living set that I've been working on, the Star Wars. Couple of lesser known. And this was a pretty cool, this dual that they put together, Rose, and then her sister, who died in the early parts of the second one. Was it the Rise of the Jedi or whatever? So that was pretty cool. They sell them off in twos, and when you do them like that, where they put two together for a purpose, makes it pretty cool. So they've been doing Turn Back the Clock, and most of it is like on this date and whatever. Somebody set a record or acknowledging a record. So I've been picking up the Mets or anybody at my PC. Pedro Martinez. And living set, they did one for Dylan Betances. And people have been asking her to go do a Series 2 update. Without a season, I doubt they'll do an update. but they'll do they already have the players for Series 2. I mean, if you get to opening day, you'll see some of the players in there, and they'll just have, like, Dylan Potensis is not in Series 1, so he'll be in Series 2 with the Mets. So you'll have, I'm sure they'll have a Series 2. They're just going to have to, just kind of figure out, probably make some substitutes here and there, some airbrushes and stuff like that. They're good at that. Next is the end of that bracket that they had, where it's 64 players. Scherzer, Acuna, Yelich, another Trout, and then for some reason I got 2 Trouts, which, I'm not going to argue. I mean, that Trout for the 2020 selling for over $500, that's crazy to me too, which I have that Trout. I mean, man, it makes me want to think about selling it. You have to think about it. When you buy it for $20 and can sell it for $500, I mean, come on. So Steve Matz. Now this is the Topps Now opening road to the opening day or whatever. Rick Porcello, his first Mets card that I've got. I hate to say first Mets card because there might be one other one out there somewhere. Another Dylan Potensis. Marcus Stroman. Noah Syndergaard, who's going to be out for whenever they start back up. Jacob deGrom. Wilson Ramos. Ahmad Rosario. Get it back focused here. J.D. Davis. And for me, with the prices going up on cards, man, it's just, people are like, well, what about the kids? What about me? I don't have the money. I don't have $400 or $500 to buy a card. I don't. I do every once in a while. Will pick up one, but that's like a once in a year purchase. I'm saving up now for that next trip to the National for basically one card that I have in mind. If I can't find it before then and now, that's probably my big card for that trip. Plus a few others. Robinson Cano. Pete Alonso. Cespedes. And that one card, I don't even know if I'll afford it in the grade that I'm looking for. So, Brandon Nimmo. Cards are not supposed to be a rich man's sport, but it's become one. It is sad, but just an old, hard-working person like myself, Michael Conforto. I mean, you got to save to buy a pack of cards. It's pretty bad. Jeff McNeil. And these poor guys for basketball, if you're not in Target or Walmart the day it comes out, you're not going to get a pack. I don't get it. And then my short print was a Pete Alonso out of 49 blue. So I was very happy with that. If it was the auto, it would have been much better. But it was not. I can't be too picky. But my auto was very good. It is one of my favorite players on the team. Was Jacob deGrom. Now, I saw a couple, Mike O open his. He has not got his autograph yet. I know the Mets had 5 different people. They didn't list the 5 that autograph that you could possibly get. But I'm happy with deGrom. He's probably third on my list for the players that I would want an autograph from. First would be Pete Alonso, and second would probably be McNeil. But Conforto, deGrom, they're all in there. So next is going to be Project 2020. Project 2020. So first off is going to be another Met. I've been picking up these. I really like this. Very basic design. Didn't do too much to it. This is Dwight Gooden, the 85 traded. And who is Joshua Fides is the artist on this one. I like it when they don't try to do too much. Very nice. Next is another one of my PCs. Ken Griffey, 89 traded. Tops. And that's Tyson Beck. Artist. Again, nothing too crazy. And last one's probably my favorite one that I've gotten so far. I really like this. This looks like it could be an actual card to this day. I wouldn't be surprised if Topps stole this for some type of design. The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. 90 Topps. And that's Ben Baller. Very nice. And what I've been liking about this 2020 is each artist is kind of staying with their theme with each player. So if you were getting like one artist, it'd be nice to display. I'm not doing that. I am picking up Gooden, Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey, Ripken. Kind of wish I'd have done a Nolan Ryan's, but I just can't do all of them. I had to kind of figure out which ones I wanted. Dwight Gooden is in my era, so that's why I went with that. But I really liked, gosh, I can't remember the one fella's name that everybody's really liking, but he does a really good job with his. He just did the Ricky Henderson, and they're beautiful cards. Again, not doing too much, paying respect to him. I think he did the Mattingly where he flipped the images from inside the 84 to the outside. Very nice. Tastefully done. Very good cards. So that is it. Please let me know what you're thinking of the pricing, what you thought about my pickups. Like I said, these are probably some of my favorites that I got. These Gary Carter autos. I love them. That gold just pops. And then I've been wanting this one for a while. Honestly, I haven't seen it, and I saw it came up on eBay, and I best offer, got it, and grabbed it. So, and that's eBay. Don't be afraid to put your best offers. I'm echoing everybody else that I've been listening to on videos for the last week, and the worst they can do is say no. So until next time. Leave a like, subscribe. Coming up on that 200, really slow, but yet quickly. It's hard to say. It jumps in spurts, and that's okay. And so, if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. Don't cost you anything. And leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Let's have a little convo. So, get those packs out. Get to ripping. So, take care of one another and be safe out there. See ya!